Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and I logged on real quick just to see if the server was as terrible as it was yesterday. And it seems the answer to that is no. But I have noticed that my shark is moving. So, I gotta kind of reorient. So you see, like, I don't know what's going on here. But we want to get kind of in here so we're kind of aimed. Oh, great. Now we have connection problems. That's cool. Kind of like there, right? Right. So, yes, let's go down here. Now it was working, was being the operative term here. So you can see I took a little bit off the top here, but hopefully it's still working. Does appear to be good. Oh, right. Did I? Yeah. Okay. And there it all goes. It's doing its thing. All right, good. Is that one too far out? That one might be too far out. Or it's just... I don't know. But this is the way it should be when the server is actually working as it should. So, that's fun. So we've got lots and lots and lots of cobalt here. I'm just going to kind of mine the entire node here, because I don't know how much I'm going to need. Now, I'm hoping that none of these are disappearing before they make it in there. And you see, like, this one. Like, what is that one doing? All right. Like, where are you going? So that one, like, bounces inside or something. I don't know. It seems like a little messy. Like, if I had, I don't know, like a better funnel system, like it might work better. Carl S., welcome, says, hey, Zero, how's the server feel tonight? The server feels better. I can actually mine, so that's good. Ooh, how much of this is actually making it to versus disappearing before it gets there? Yeah, a lot of that is disappearing before it even gets there because the server is cleaning it up. Okay. So let's see, we got 3, 4 things here, so let's see if any of them make it in before they disappear. Yeah, see, they all just disappeared. All of them. So this method of mining does not work unless I can get all of those things a lot closer. So that's fun. So I guess we get a lot closer, right? So I wonder how much cobalt I just wasted. So it's like 3 little pieces, right? Can they get there before the server cleans them up? Looks like it. Okay. Okay, so that's quite a few more. It looks like it is sort of kind of working. Oh, look at these two. I mean, I could always just toss that out there, right? Okay, that one apparently does not want to move. Hello? Is it still not close enough? Okay, let me get like all the way up in this thing. There we go. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I can try to pick up what I can, and then whatever I don't pick up might get caught, so that could be, you know, useful. I mean, it's sort of working, but it's sort of not working at the same time. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, if the cleanup wasn't there, I think it would be better, but I have no control over that. I think mining into your inventory, then dumping one large chunk next to it would be the safest bet, then back to mining. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, so... Oh wait, hold on, I want to try something. So if I turn my dampeners off, and I go forward, and then as I'm going forward, I drop this thing. Does that make it move? Looks like it does. Okay. And that one just kind of stood there. Okay. There we go. I mean, like, as far as cleanup goes, I mean, it's not terrible. Like, all the little things that I don't pick up, like, I'm not just gonna forget them, right? They will actually get collected. So, I mean, that's good. That's a big chunk. Goes right in. Okay. That one's just kind of not really doing anything. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, see, and then like whatever I don't get just kind of gets sucked in there anyways, so I don't know, it kind of works, sort of. I feel like the shark is moving though. Simon, welcome. Says, good evening, good people. Carl S says, still better than using just a plain conveyor because it picks up the extra. Simon says, looks to be working better this evening. Yes, it is working better this evening. I mean, and it's not really even all that terrible as far as picking up the extras either. It's just, I think if they exist, like the floaties, if they exist for too long, like the server will clean them up. Right? So, I don't know. That is a big chunk of rock right there. Get it moving. There you go. Let's see, are we missing anything? Okay, that's kind of moving. Yeah, like over here kind of doesn't want to go. And then I'm assuming we probably have some inside here somewhere. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. But we've got almost all of the cobalt out of here, so let's just continue that. Inventory full. All right, I think that will be hopefully good enough. No, where? Drill. Where did my drill go? Oh, there it is, okay. How did, okay, so I clicked on this and it showed this, but it still got rid of the drill. That's weird. Okay, but that's fine. Okay, so I think that's all of, okay, server. I'm not some yo-yo that you can just like bounce around, man. Okay, so that's good there, I think. Let's see if there's any more cobalt around here. Carl S says, hey, Simon says, how's your night? Simon says, and if there are too many, they will disappear. Yep. Can you make the gravity bubble stronger? Maybe if the rocks moved faster, they could get sucked in before they disappear. I could, but the issue is if you make them too strong, they will damage the hull. So I don't want to make them too strong. Simon says, could be a viable option, Carl. Okay, so let's see if there are any more cobalt deposits anywhere. There's iron over here. Do I need iron? I don't know. Iron and magnesium, both of them are over here. What about over here on this one? Is that ice right there? No, it's magnesium. Okay. So yeah, so this asteroid cluster actually has, you know, quite a lot of stuff. So magnesium, cobalt, iron, cobalt, magnesium, iron. Did I say those already? I did. Okay. Okay. We got a couple splotches of iron in here. Don't know if I need any more iron though. I mean, it couldn't hurt, but I also don't want to weigh down the ship too much. So I will check this one and see if there's anything here. Is that cobalt or magnesium? Magnesium. There's also iron on here too. Okay. Okay. Now I have to look at rebuilding our little tail here. Poor guy. Clang decided to pay us. Well, I don't know if it was Clang. It might have just been the server. Decided to pay us a visit in the last episode, and yeah. Let's see. Carl says, yeah, you don't want them so strong. You need a heavy armor jaw, although maybe it could take more of a pounding. Perhaps. Dr. Close Enough says, delayed joining from Pup. Anyways, hello all. How's it going tonight? Welcome. Simon says, my night is good, Carl. Thank you for asking. How is your evening night going? Simon says, welcome, Doc. Carl says, I'm excited to be here and talk space engineers with Zero and you all. And Dr. Close Enough says, thank you, Simon. Carl says, welcome, Doc. All right. And then Dr. Close Enough says, agree, Carl, and hi. All right. So, as far as this tail goes, well, first off, let me drop off that stone there, and then I need, also, how many more of these things? Okay, not too many more. Okay. And then cobalt, got 12,000 there. Can we do this like in that order? I've got 9,000 here, so that should give me a fair amount of cobalt, I think. I've got lots of thrusters, which is good. All right. Plate. Yes. All of the plates, thank you. Good. Oh, right, I gotta rebuild this little guy too. Okay. Server is treating me like a yo-yo. Not a fan. Okay, so there's that. I still need to put the hinge in here. I think that was in here like that. And then I need to go into here and take this piece out. So that way I can put it here. All right, good. And then I'll take that piece, that piece. Good. Okay, so that hinge has to be renamed. The bottom hinge, I think. Hinge, body, pectoral, side fin, tail, 0 hinge. I think this needs to be like a dead hinge. I mean, granted, it's set to 0, so it stays there, but lower limit, -7, upper limit, +7. And then I have this hinge, which is going to be hinge tail. And that one will be on. And then lower limit will be -7, upper limit will be 7. Lock the hinge for now. Okay, so that should be fine. Okay. So now, I just need to remember how I had this whole thing put together. I want to say that I had like a transition in here and it went from like a full block to a half block. Oh, and I have to attach the hinge too. Okay. Hinge, tail, attach. There we go. Good to go. Okay. Now, plate. More plate. Wow, okay. I have fallen behind here. Let's see. Jeremy, welcome, says hello everyone. Simon says very civilized chat here. I like it. Bipolar says what's up. Welcome Bipolar. Simon says hello and welcome Jeremy. Dr. Closenow says world is crazy enough. Gotta have a little wholesome. I like that. Bipolar says did you get your ship to move yet? Yes. Yes we did. Simon says bipolar wazza. Dr. Closenow says hello there Jeremy and Bipolar. Bipolar says hi Simon. Simon says shark is moving but not yet swimming. Not yet. Carl says, what's up, Bipolar? Bipolar says, hi, close enough. Hi, Carl. Simon says, also, I found out what key shows the information we needed yesterday. F11. What is F11? F11 does nothing. Just so you know. Okay, so... Oh, and the thing that we missed, or that you might have missed, Bipolar, is the... Shark decided to take a spin, thanks to the server. So, why does it do this? Why does it do this to me? It's the same color gray. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. See, now we gotta like color everything so everything is correct. It's annoying. It does this like every time I log in. Like, I'm fairly certain that the ship is not, it's all like the base gray color. I haven't done anything special here, so. Anyways, okay, so I need this little transition block here. And then we have to go from a 45 to this, I think, or does that, like over here maybe, or over here? I think it's over here. And then this, is that correct? No, that doesn't seem right. No, I gotta do the reverse one here. There we go. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So that goes there, and that goes there. And then we need the 45 here. I'm just guessing this is probably not going to be the same as the old tail, but it's fine. For me, F11 is my screenshot button. Okay. Overrun events. Good evening from Canada. Not too far away from you, actually. Canada, that is. I'm looking forward to the stream. Hopefully no more clang. I hope so too. And also, welcome. Simon says, I failed yet again. You're fine, Simon. Let's see. Bipolar says, I like the war-torn armor texture. Interesting. Bipolar says, what key for showing all the information in the upper left corner in yellow text? Is it Shift F11? Oh, there you go. So, hopefully that, is that what you guys are looking for? So we can just kind of leave that running, I guess. Okay, so then that has to go out like this, but why does that feel like it's too much? I don't know, it's fine. It's fine, right? Totally fine. And then that can go out to here, and then I need this to go there. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of what I had. I mean, it sort of looks correct. I mean, maybe this could go a little bit more forward, but I don't know. Bipolar says, I hate when all that yellow writing pops up on my screen. I always got to relog to get it to go away. I think if you hit Shift F11 2 more times, it gets rid of the text. Bipolar says, my OCD go blank insane over that yellow writing. Okay, I mean, if you guys don't want it, I can turn it off. That's fine. Okay, so now the other thing that I have to do is look up a picture of a Caribbean reef shark so I can look at the tail structure. So let me see, tail is, I need like a good picture of the tail. Okay, they have like a huge like upper part of the tail. Yeah, it's like all of them do. That's weird. Okay, so how... And it's kind of at a 45 too. But I think I'm gonna go... No, I think I have to go with the 45. Huh, okay. It is what it is, right? And then, let me see. And that's like a 2x1 going down. Okay. It's a little stubby, but I think that's not terrible. Okay, so let's move this slope out one, and we'll see what that looks like. It'll make the tail go up a lot higher, but that's fine. All right. Sorry, I only have two screens, so I've got the shark up on one, I've got the game up on the other, so I'm not actually watching the chat right now, so I will get to it. I just want to make sure that this shark tail is good, and then we can worry about all of the other stuff, I think. All right, so we wanted to bring this out one more. Okay. And then that goes there, and then that goes there, and that goes there. And then we need that there, and that there. And then we need this thing. I'm just guessing that this has to be in there like that. I don't... I don't think it's terrible. And I think the bottom part of the tail is kind of like the opposite in that it goes, okay, server, can you stop treating me like a yo-yo, please? So this part is like a 45. And I think we have to go kind of like from here. And then like from here, like it has to be like a 2x1 slope going backwards. Okay, let's see how this looks first. Okay, so now we get into the interesting part of how do we complete this tail. We just leave it like that? No, I think it has to be bigger on the top part. Okay, so let's see what I missed. Dr. Close Enough says delayed, but hello there, overrun. Simon says same here. Doc, I miss gaming. Bipolar says no, if you want it, I'm fine with that, but I don't want it in my view when playing Space Engineers. Dr. Close Enough says, oh, I still play, but I stream 3 times a week. I have a long backlog of viewer requests. Bipolar says, I want the yellow info, please use it. I have no need for it. I'm guessing adulting and life getting in the way. Simon says, Dr. Close Enough. Speed, welcome Speed. It says, hi all. Man, Bipolar says, yeah, I need to stream Space Engineers again, so I build Stogel's Firefly ship you wanted? Okay. Dr. Close Enough says, hello Speed. Carl S says, haha, I'd be down to watch at Bipolar. Bipolar says, LOL. Simon says that, and lack of a gaming computer, I guess I just put my money into music gear right now. I mean, put your money where you think it'll give you the most benefit. Speed says, what's being built tonight? We are rebuilding the tail and hopefully maybe doing a little bit of the interior work. We will see. Bipolar says, I need to build it smaller than last time, but bigger than that projected image version my friend showed me. Simon says, welcome Speed. Dr. Close Enough says, Zero is repairing his shark ship Speed. Simon says, you stream Space Engineers Doc? Question mark. Carl S says, I agree, Bipolar. I want some room, but maybe not a space station. Dr. Close Enough says, he did a high-speed clang roll into an asteroid, which seems to have wanted some shark fin soup. Yes. Simon says that was super funny. Hopefully not the crash. Bipolar says, LMAO, I know, right? I got way overzealous the first time, LOL. Jeremy says, I used to play guitar, but I fell over some trays at work and messed up my ring finger on my left hand. I hope you're all right. Now my finger can't bend at all. That's no good. Carl S says, I like the new tail better than the damaged one. Dr. Close Enough stuff haven't streamed Space Engineers in a while, Simon, but I used to do it a lot. Carl S says, Zero, you're the goat for reading all of this. Well, thank you, I guess. Dr. Close Enough says, agreed. Dr. Close Enough says, I like the chat overlay on screen, easier to respond, but it's nice too having a clean overlay. Bipolar says, Stodger likes to see me try and build the Firefly ship because I've never seen Firefly to know anything about the ship. Interesting. But with that, I've caught up. So, back to this. We're going to have to move it out like again, so this part has to be a little thicker, a little bigger. Which means that all of this has to go out. Sir? There we go. Okay, so let's go back to my little picture here. What has a good picture? Oh, there's a good picture. Wow, that one has like a super long tail. That's crazy. What Well, I mean, let's get this going up to where I think it needs to be. And then we'll figure out the rest of it kind of all along the way. Maybe like one more, I think. And then from here, depending on if I can do it or not, hang on. Let me do this block here instead of the other one. There we go. And now I can make this kind of a little better. A little bit more of a tip on that. Okay, so then that can go there, and then that has to be a full block, that has to be a full block, and that has to be a full block. Okay. And then okay, so that can go there and there and there and there. And then that can go here and here and here and here. Okay, let's take a look at how that looks. I feel like that's more accurate to the Caribbean reef shark. Let's see. Simon says, no Firefly, no Cowboy Bebop. I've actually never watched Cowboy Bebop, but Firefly, I have seen that. I had a crush on the skinny girl. What was her name? Ackles? Is that her last name? I don't remember. Let's see, Carl S. says, Bipolar, you said you wanted a sci-fi server, and Firefly is a major cult classic sci-fi. It absolutely is. He says, you'd love it, haha. Bipolar says, yeah, my TV and movies watching is about 23 years out of date mostly. Nice. Well, I mean, that's when all the good stuff was coming out. Nowadays, good luck. Simon says, no killing, only building, please. Okay. Wait, no, hold on. Carl S. says, still Bipolar, you are a great builder. I have no doubt you can kill it. Simon says, no killing, only building, please. Bipolar says, well, you said it is a cult sci-fi. Well, I love a good sci-fi, but I'm a Christian, so the cult part would be a big issue for me. No, come on. Says, thank you, I love admiration of my work. Thank you. Overrun Event says, blasphemy at Bipolar, one of the greatest shows of all time, and not only because of Jason Fillion. Yeah, he's a good actor. Jeremy says, Firefly was awesome, but only one season. The movie was great as well. Yeah, the Hollywood types have lost their ways. Yeah, agreed. All right. You guys are like giving my voice box a workout tonight, man. I mean, I love it, but still. I'm gonna like show up tomorrow and be like, hey, I can't talk today. Okay, so now I need to fix this. So I have that part on here as well. So that'll be fun. Okay, so that needs to go there and there. And then I need this piece here. That one goes up there. And then this one goes down here. And then we need this piece to go there, and then we need this piece to go here. And then these pieces to go here. Alright, so that's there, good. And that's there, good. Excellent. No, I'm out of steel plate. Okay, well, let's get more. Plate. Here we go. Good. Okay. Okay, so Bipolar says, not knocking the series, for I know nothing about it. It's the occult things that I do not. It's not occult. It's like a cult classic. Simon says, yesterday Zero was on fire, but tonight chat is fire. Bless. Absolutely. Overrun Event says, I've never encountered a streamer that reads every comment. Love it. The only reason why I can do it is because there isn't like a huge audience yet, and it's not just like flying through. And besides, I mean, you guys are like taking the time to sit here and watch it, so like, why wouldn't I at least read your comments, right? Let's see. Bipolar says, I try to read all my viewers' comments too, but sometimes I don't see them in time before the viewers leave, sadly. Carl S says, Overrun me either, but I feel like this chat is testing Zero's limits, and I'm here for it. Let's go. Okay. Calm yourselves, okay? I can only read so fast. Exactly. Reading chat out loud while rotating blocks. Okay, maybe I just misunderstood the cult mention. Yeah, it's not like, you know, like crazy cult. It just, you know, like, so if you think about it, right? So like a cult is a group of people who believe a specific thing, and most of the time their leader is crazy and using them, right? But a cult classic means that it is a show that wasn't a blockbuster, but they have a very loyal following. So it's usually when you have shows like that, then you know the show was actually really, really good. It's just it didn't get the press attention that it deserved. So that's what we mean by cult classics. Simon says, we appreciate your work, Zero. Well, thank you. Carl says, yeah, just meaning it has a sci-fi following. Cults have followers. Yeah. And Bipolar says, oh, okay, that's different. Yeah. It's not like, you know, bad cult. It's just, you know, it has a loyal following is basically all that means. And occult, O-C-C-U-L-T, just means hidden. It doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. Now, when you refer to a cult to refer to the hidden bad things, well, then it's bad. But occults, I mean, you could say that the secret knowledge of the Freemasons is a cult, right? Because it's hidden. It's not readily available out there for the public. I mean, you can find it, of course, but it's not just out there, right? So you could argue that, you know, their teachings is a cult. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. And in fact, one of the requirements for you to even join the Masons is that you have to believe in God. I mean, I think they use the word higher power, but yeah, like that is a requirement for you to join. All right, plate. Oh, I need more plate. Okay. Make more plate. Good. Okay, so Carl S says, also bipolar, when I comment, I wait the 20 minutes it takes for you to notice me. Nice. LOL. Bipolar says, yeah, I don't like anything that has devil worship about it. Okay. I mean, that's understandable. Simon says, Carl just wants to be noticed by bipolar. Nice. I believe there is a meme. Notice me, senpai. If you watch anime, you know what that is. And senpai is just, I mean, it's Japanese, but it means like upperclassman or like someone you look up to or someone who is, you know, teaching you, I suppose. Not like a teacher, but like, you know, like your older brother or something, like someone you look up to that you learn from, you take cues from, that would be like a senpai. All right. And then underclassman is kohai. So like kohai would be the opposite of senpai. All right. So what do you guys think? Is that a little bit too too angular, or are we okay with that? I mean, as far as like looking like the shark, I think we've got it, but I feel like this needs to be like a little bit more not completely angled. So hang on, let me attempt to fix this. Let's see. Bipolar says I kind of like Naruto, but it didn't go like it should have. I never watched all of Naruto. Bipolar says nice shark ship. Simon says the tail looks small? Question mark. Bipolar says Uno. I kind of want to try building a shark ship now too. I mean, the hardest thing about building this is getting these angles to look right. Like all of these things, you know, that is hard because I mean, like I've got, like that's like a transition block there, and then that's also a transition block, and then that's not a transition block. So it's like you got to flip around between everything and try to make everything work. As far as the tail being small, I'm okay with that because I mean the shark itself is kind of small, and I think for the shape of it, it's not. It's roughly where it needs to be. I think. I mean, it's a little angular, which, you know, I suppose the shark tail is kind of angular, but I don't know. I think it's okay. Okay, so we have our tail back. Bipolar says, I built one a couple years back, but it's more of a space station in size. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, so let me hop out of here. We'll close our mouth. No need to keep it open, right? Alright, and then let me get ourselves up a little bit. So we're kind of in the full sun, so we can get like the full view. I don't know, I think that's appropriately sized. About the same height as the dorsal fin, the one on top, the big one on top. And then as far as the angles go, it kind of follows the pelvic fins. That's the little one in the back. So I think it's good. And then from the front, it looks fairly good. From the back, it looks fairly good. I don't know. I think we're good. Bipolar says, oh, I know I've done it a couple years back. I built the front, but never got around to building the back half. Simon says, also Shark Tale, great movie. I don't think I've seen that one. Okay, so if home is way over there, I mean, we have enough stuff here to actually start kind of building the interior, I guess. So we should probably start working on that, right? Okay, so we have our jump drives. We're just going to have 2 on here, which means it's going to take us forever to get back to the Earth area. But I want to go with something other than these. So that's why I was making all of the thrusters, and I just got to figure out where to put them. And I kind of want to put them on the bottom here, but at the same time, I don't want them to... like, are these full blocks? No, those aren't even full blocks. So they would have to go like in these 5 block spaces. But I don't know if that's really going to work all that well. Bipolar says, I've been wanting to do another survival series for space engineers. Any servers to recommend? I usually play first player or single player, just because you don't have to deal with all of the issues with the servers and then the issues with the people running the servers. So, yeah. Cannot do it on my server, for I cannot resist the use of admin powers. I mean, I suppose. Simon says, Zero and Bipolar collaboration. I'd watch that. Bipolar says, I want to meet people in my encounters. I mean, I suppose. You know, meeting people is good, right? Okay, so where do I want to put Because I want to keep like the upper area here sort of clear. But I want to put in large thrusters. And they have to go on the main section of the ship here, because those are the only ones that I'll be able to control with the command console up there without scripts, and I can't run scripts on this server. So where, oh where do I put it? Because I mean, like, the thrusters are massive, right? I think they're a 3 by 2x3. Let's see. Yeah, these ones, large ion thrusters. And then, like, even if I did like these ones, right? Like, they are massive. Like, where do you even put these? Like, it's huge. And then I have to be like really, really careful about putting them in here. I don't even know if they'll fit in here. I guess they will fit in here, but I don't know if like unable to place. Okay, so I got something in the way. Oh, probably. Oh, yeah. It's. I don't think it's gonna fit there. What the? Oh, hey! Don't back into the fire. That's not good. Let's see. I want to. Bipolar says my server allows scripting. My server name is Creepy Uncle's Van. Nice. Speed says to put it in the fins. The issue with that is the fins are a subgrid, and so I cannot control the thrusters that are on a subgrid from this because it's not in the same grid. So as much as I would like to, I can't. And like, it would be cool if I could put it like up in this one, but once again, this is on the subgrid. It's the middle section here, so it has to be in this front section. Like, all of my thrust has to be in the front section here. So I'm kind of... I mean, I could fit like 6 of them in here potentially, but I'd have to take out the hydrogen thrusters to do so, which, you know, maybe that's not such a bad idea. And then I could put more in the base down here potentially. Bipolar says, thank you, LOL. You could integrate ion thrusters into the fins. Once again, subgrid can't do it. Simon says, braking thrust instead of the red eyes? No. No. I want to keep the red eyes. They have to stay there. Okay, so if I put... Well, okay, hang on. Let me just... see what and where I can put in here. Okay, so if I were to complete this, I've got 2 blocks of space here. Is that enough to prevent it from blowing things up? It's a good question. I don't know. Also, what else is in my build queue right now? Nothing. Okay, so that was probably just the plates then. Okay. I don't think there's a way that I can actually look at this. Unless I can see, like, on the inside, maybe? We gotta look kind of... Ooh. It looks like it's hitting. Ooh. Also, don't hit the rocks, please. Is that fine? Looks like that might be fine. Let me see. Okay, so dampeners, there we go. Did that take any damage? It did not take any damage. Okay, so we only need 2 spaces in front of this. That's good. Okay, so we have room then for quite a few of these thrusters, and then I could use just like a bunch of these, and then that could potentially equal a large thruster, even though I'd much rather use a large thruster, but it's fine. Carl S. says, do the iron thrusters have a bigger damage than hydrogen? Do you mean like damage length? I think small thrusters, regardless of if it is ion or hydrogen, is 2 blocks. And then I think the large thrusters, they have a much larger one. Dr. Close Enough, you didn't miss too much. I'm just putting in thrusters, or attempting to anyways. I'm just trying to figure out like where I can put them, basically. Okay, so then if I put that there, right, and I can move this one out potentially to here, and then that one can go in here. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so that's 8 thrusters that I have to build. All right, no, 9 thrusters. And I guess we'll just build from this side to the other side, right? Okay. Then we'll take this one. All right. Then we'll build up this one. Okay, and then we'll take out this one. Good. Excellent. Okay, so Carl S. says, I like that video uploaded a few months ago, Simon. Was that original music art? Simon asks, the sundering of Persepolis? Dr. Close Enough says, back dipped for a bit because heavy pug to a certain area. What I miss? Carl S. says, yeah, length. Dr. Close Enough says, oh, swapping to ions? Nice. Bipolar says, no, not swapping, just adding. I will be swapping. I don't want to keep the hydrogen because then you have to constantly get, you know, ice, which, you know, has a lot of mass, takes up a lot of space, whereas uranium, very, very dense. Simon says, yeah, original music I made for a school project using a sample from The Sword, The Sundering. Dutch Close Enough says, I like the eyes and nose suggestion. If only you could adjust the ion thrust color to red, make them very scary eyes for Simon. Carl S. says, it was cool. Simon says, make me afraid I need the dopamine. Simon says, wow, thank you, Carl. Dr. Close Enough says, thanks, Bipolar. I'm looking back through chat, so I just saw your message. Bipolar says, you should turn that shark ship into a battleship of some type. These are mostly art projects. They're not really meant to be, you know, combat ships. So as far as turning this into a battleship, whoever I hand this off to, once I'm done, they can do whatever they want with it. And if they decide to make it a battleship, so be it. Bipolar says, have you seen my guard dog drone builds? I have not. I don't have a lot of time to watch too many YouTube videos, unfortunately, because, you know, I am, streaming, plus I have work, and then plus I'm an author, so I'm writing, so I don't actually have a lot of time, unfortunately. And then plus all the Stationeers videos, sometimes they require hours of setup before I can even record, so that's just more time. Okay. So now that I've got this, I'm going to rip out all of these ones, and I think I might do like a battery bar down here to cover up, well, basically to fill in this whole space here. So all of this will come out. And then I'll rely mostly on just the ion thrusters to get me up and going. The hydrogen thrusters do give me more thrust, like no doubt, but they also cost hydrogen. Whereas the ion thrusters just cost electricity. Carl S. says, blueprint in the workplace right now so anyone can add guns later. The blueprint is not there yet, but it will be once the ship is actually built. The turtle is in the Steam Workshop, so you can get it there if you want the turtle. Let's see, Bipolar says, I've got some robot dogs that act just like real dogs, so they are so adorable. Nice. Simon says, time isn't something anyone has, it's something one takes. Okay. Bipolar says, that's a large grid ship, right? Large grid? Yes. Yes, it is. Wait. Didn't you put everything in there? Okay. There we go. Okay, so now this has to come out. That just destroyed the gyroscope, so that's got to get replaced. I could put it somewhere else though. Like this is probably a bad place for it anyways. I want to put it kind of towards the back, but kind of out of the way of potential stuff here. So maybe like up here. Or do I need to save that space? I think I need to save that space. Well then, I guess I could put it here. Gyro. Yeah, because if I do that, we can get around that way. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So we will put that there. Oh, hey. Don't take away my plates before I have a chance to build this thing. Let's see, Dr. Close Enough says, you work, stream every day, make video content, write, and stay physically active. Major kudos. Girlfriend or future girlfriend will love your ability to multitask. Congrats. Well, I thought I might have had one of those, girlfriend that is, and then she decided that she didn't want a relationship, so that was also part of my day today. That's fun. She said after she pays off her college loans, which she did, congrats to her, of course, after she travels a bit, and she did, she went to a couple other countries actually, and after she sees a lot of her friends, which she did, she said she would finally be ready. Yep, so I waited. But it is one of my, I guess, strengths is my patience, so I don't know. It is what it is, right? Okay, so now this is feeding. Okay, so this I don't think I need anymore, because that was just going around to feed these. Simon says, Zero, sorry to hear that. It's fine. I'm over it. Let's see. Dr. Kolosnov says, oh, I was trying to give a nice compliment. Apparently said it on a bad day. No, you're fine. You're fine. Bipolar says, LMAO, that means no. Girls say things like that to avoid heartbreaks. Yeah. You've been perma-friend zoned, sounds like. Yeah, basically. Except, not friend zoned, because I basically removed most of her contact details. So even if she wanted to, she could not contact me. Well, I mean, she still could, I suppose. She could call me or something, but as far as social media, nope, not on there anymore. Dr. Closenov says, being gay and all, I'll take your word for it. Yeah. It's cool. I need plate. Let's grab some of this. I need to put this in there. Good. Let's see. Viking. Is this the first time you said something, Viking? Welcome. Hey, at least you dodged one before you wasted any time. Carl S. says, ouch, Doc. Bit close to home on that one. My son and I lost his mother about a month before I subscribed to Zero's channel, looking for a community of engineer enthusiasts. Bipolar says, for the best. Dr. Close Enough says, sometimes a clean break is a good break. I guess. And sometimes a break is just a break, neither good nor bad. But no, I've got I call her my work mom. At work, she's a very hilarious older black lady, and she is amazing, and she's practically my best friend at the place. But yeah, so I kind of talked to her and kind of vented out all of my feelings, all of my fifis today. So as far as, you know, the whole situation goes, so it's I'm cool. I'm good. Just, you know, had hopes, no longer have hopes, but I don't know, it's fine. I sound so sad. I need to, okay, change the subject. I sound too sappy. We can't be doing this. Okay, so now I suppose I could do some more. Oh, that's large. Okay. Wait, this is the sci-fi thruster. So which thruster? Which one did I use? Oh, the warfare thruster. Wait, we have ion thruster, warfare thruster, and sci-fi ion thruster? Ew, okay. I didn't realize we had so many different types. I mean, I probably should have realized, obviously, but... okay, so there, that goes. Okay, so that will give me another 5 going this way. We'll do another 5 over here. And they should all be working properly. Let's see. Viking says, yeah, first message today. Dr. Goldenov says, oh, wow, Carl, I'm glad you found a nice community. I'm glad that I could provide something that causes this community to exist. Dr. Goldenov says, I mean, a clean break is better than a compound fracture. Yes. I've triaged with those before, not pleasant for anyone involved. Jeremy Eckel says, plenty of sharks in the sea, or is it the ocean? LOL. Definitely building nautical-based spaceships is therapeutic for me now. Nice. Viking says, you know, as dumb as I am, I have never broken a serious bone. I got you beat. I have never broken any bone. Alright, so this is all good, right? We'll get this built up, get that built up, get that built up, get that built up. Yeah, this is going to take a lot to get all these things on here. And then how many do I have left? 46, so I can do 2 more. Okay. There's that one and that one. Okay. So there's that. I'll still be able to see it from the outside, right? And plus it'll have like a nice little angled bit here. And I could actually, if I went like this, I could put that on there too. So it kind of flows inwards. That could work. Bipolar says, I have. Dr. Close Enough does crying sad emoji face. Dr. Close Enough says, that's so weird, only the cry emote was sent of my entire message. I guess so. Carl S says, don't break your neck. I had to relearn to walk. Damn, dude. Other than that, though, nothing. So lucky me. Dude. Viking says, fun fact, armadillos can be amazing pets. Okay. I'll have to take your word for it. I don't think they would survive here. It's a little too cold. Okay, so now that I have all of this and I have all of that, we should be able to pick up and go like fairly quickly, but I think I want to get rid of these things too. So we'll just do a clean sweep, get rid of all the hydrogen stuff. Oops, no, don't do that yet. Okay. Let's see. Bipolar says, crushed my left heel when I was 13. Was on bed rest for the first 6 months and was on crutches in the last 6 months. Took over a year to walk there again, or to walk right again. Wow. Viking says they're moving up into southern Kentucky. Interesting. Dr. Close Enough says, I think I wrote something more like Jeremy the Space Sea. Carl, I never thought I'd see a nautical themed ship in Space Engineers, but it's great to see. Viking, welcome on in. Carl says, yeah, I live just south of Chicago. I'm pretty sure armadillos would freeze. I had a friend who tried to have a pet tortoise here. He had to give him up. Yeah, cold climates are not good for a lot of desert animals, like armadillos. And they're not so good for reptiles either, like sharks or turtles. Although we do have our fair amount of grass snakes up here. They seem to not really care, but I think they also hibernate in the winter. So, and you know, they're cool. I got no issues. I got no issues with grass snakes. They're cool. Except when they try to bite you. I actually have a scar on my left hand from when one bit me. They don't have teeth and they don't have poison, but their jaws are very strong for as small as they are. Simon, I am not reading that. Let's see. Bipolar says, what's moving to Kentucky? I think he's saying the armadillos are moving to Kentucky. Viking says, armadillos are living pretty far into it. I think he means in Kentucky. Dr. Close Enough, I had to remind myself this is a wholesome chat, Simon, so instead I'll say aye aye. Mr. Carl with the accent expertise here. How do you know that I'm not putting on an accent right now? Huh? And as far as the Yooper accent, I can do that one actually. Simon says, aye aye mates. Bipolar says, they will be fine in the summertime, but winter and fall seasons they might be not so great. LMAO. Okay, so what am I doing here? I need to take these things out now, right? And then I have to move you. Okay, so we're gonna move you first, and then gyro. Good. You need to go there. Good. And as far as the chat, it's not so much that it's a wholesome chat. It's just I'm trying not to get, you know, banned by the YouTube gods, or at least the people at YouTube who think they are gods. So that's why I proofread anything before I actually read it out loud, because I'm fairly certain they are watching. All right, so there is the gyro moved. Good. And then this just all needs to be filled in. And then I can get this going, get that going, get one more. There we go. Let's see. Carl says, haha, all I know, you start at 7 and I live in the same time zone. Aha. Jeremy says, I knew someone who had a sugar glider. Interesting. Bipolar says, LMAO, not so great. LOL, nice. Viking says YouTube is extremely picky. That is an understatement. Simon says they are always watching. Carl S says we got Lord Clang, the AERVWR gods, and the YouTube overlords. At this point, I pray half my day for a good stream. Nice. Bipolar says I curse a hell of a lot in my streams, and YouTube has never said anything to me, and my poor choice of words, and I've got over 700 plus videos. Nice. I mean, I swear in mine too, and I also mark all of my videos as not for kids. So, I mean, I don't think they care that much, but if you say the wrong thing about the wrong topic, like, they will bring the ban hammer down on you. So I'm just trying to be careful. Because I also have over 700 videos, and I would very much like for them to stay on YouTube for people to watch. Whoopsies. Oh, hey, the generator's still on. Whoops. My bad. Oh, hey, except that one didn't go down here, but some of these did. All right, you don't need to be on, sir. You can turn off. There we go. I think that's okay. Let's see. Viking says, but so is all of them. My channel on TikTok got perma-banned, and I still have no clue why. It was my first ban ever. Dr. Closenow says, I stream on Twitch, makes it a little easier. I tried that back when I was still playing Minecraft, and that didn't run very well. Let's see, but shorts and such, yeah, those are censored. Bipolar says, but did they jump over my shite when I spoke of the blank that I will not say on YouTube for certain reasons? Yeah. Simon says, and that's another reason why I don't put the chat in the videos, because just in case someone is watching the video and they decide to type something that isn't acceptable, I don't want that to be a reason for them to ban my videos. So that's one of the reasons why I don't put the chat in the video itself. Let's see. Carl S says, zero quote, that thing I ground down was still on my bad. Well, no, I mean, the grav generator, I didn't grind that down, but I ground something else down, and then I found out that the grav generator was still on because all of the pieces went towards the grav generator. Bipolar says LMAO. Let's see. Dr. Close Enough, I don't know if I can say that. I don't know how YouTube feels about those things. Bipolar, you don't have to worry about deleting things to protect me or anything. I always proofread the things before I actually say them. So if you see me like standing here and not doing anything and not saying anything, that's because I'm like proofreading to see if it's okay to, you know, say it. So you guys say what you want. Like, I don't care. Like, whatever you want to say, go ahead, talk about it. I don't care. I think so long as the chat is not being shown in the video and it's just the video that's being recorded and I don't repeat the things that YouTube doesn't like, I think it's fine. Okay, so now I need to do, well, more plate, right? So I can make some more batteries down here. So battery. Yeah, I don't want you guys to censor yourselves and just kind of just rely on me to determine like what I can and can't say. And then I'll be hopefully smart about it. Okay, what the? 4 components could not be deposited. What do you, am I full? There's no way. There is no way. Yeah, no. There, so why wouldn't it let me deposit? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I would like to do the stone first, if you don't mind. Let's see. Simon says, Doc, that sounds like naughty gibberish to me. Interesting. Dr. Closenov says, support the naughty gibberish, then, Simon. Carl S. says, the chat helped you get so much done tonight, huh? Zero. You guys are fine. Carl S. says, sorry, not sorry. Nice. Dr. Closenov says, LOL. Simon says, but I'm not the smartest person in the future. I will replace my brain with a PC running AI-powered Windows 3.1. Dude, that brings me back. I think that was my first operating system, was Windows 3.1. Yeah, I think it was. It had like the little eraser mouse thing. You guys remember that? On the laptop. Okay, so what do I need? I need... Oh, that's probably why it's not moving anything, because reasons, cargo. There we go. Can we... Okay, what broke? Aha. I have broken it. Okay, now that is not actually connected to anything. Do I want to have this connect through a conveyor? I think I do, but then I have to like redo the... How would that even work? Can I make this work? I think I can, but we will see if I am right or not. Okay, so yeah, I needed those side conveyors to move things from the let's see, I need like a couple of those to move things into the assembler, because that was only connected through the side there. Wait, this thing isn't floating, is it? Okay, no. Okay, good. And now I have the hiccups. Why? Why? Okay, so that is in there, technically, but it is not actually connected to the rest of the ship. But the only reason why I was even able to do that, though, is because that rotor, I believe, is locked at 0 degrees. So now what I have to do in order to make these things join together is to do a merge block. So I need to make a couple of those. Merge. Good. Grab all the pieces and parts. Good. And then we will go up here and merge them together. So, merge, there we go, and that can go there, and that can go there. There you go. Now it is all one block. Good. Okay. Let's see. Simon says, you could use a mouse? Amazing stuff. So to clarify, it wasn't my first computer ever, but it was the first one that I owned. I mean, my dad bought it for me, but you know, it was my computer, right? I did use those Apple whatever things with the big 5.5 inch or 5.25 inch floppy disk things. That was my first ever actual computer, and Number Munchers was a great game. Let's see. Carl S says, "Oh my God, MSN Messenger on 3.1 was so awful. I mean, awesome." Dr. Closenough says, "I still plan to censor myself in chat, though. I always do. No one is ready for my ADHD brain with 3 thoughts always going at the same time." Nice. Windows 98 was my first OS, but my family was poor until my father finished school and became an engineer. Nice. Sadly or happily, I never experienced Windows 3.1. I actually liked Windows 3.1. And then I think Windows 95 was my next favorite one, and then I think it was 98 sucked. I didn't like 98. Then Windows Vista, was it Vista? Or was the one before Vista? Anyways, one of those, I really liked that one, but like everyone was trashing on it, but I really liked it. Let's see. Speed says, "What type of writing do you do?" Fantasy fiction and science fiction. I actually have a series out called The Space Engineer. You guys can probably guess what that's about. And those books are actually available on Amazon, so if you would like to look those up, The Space Engineer is called The Space Engineer, and I have books 1, 2, and 3 out. Books 4, 5, and 6 are currently at my editor. I just paid her a ton of money, not a ton of money, but like a lot of money to do the editing for that. And then for fantasy fiction, Hazelwood Academy, freshman year, I just did the... it's not version 2, but it's like the second publishing of it. So that one is also out. That one was edited. The first version of Hazelwood Academy freshman year is the one that I edited myself, and I did a terrible job of it. So, all right, and then that has to go and connect up into here somewhere. Let's see. Simon says, "All versions of Windows bring me back to the good old days. I missed gaming on MS-DOS. 95 still holds." This is from Carl S. "95 still holds my heart. It was the first computer I built myself, and I had Doom working on LAN." Nice. I was a very, I was a very proud nerd child. Nice. Simon says, "Doom still holds up. Fight me." Sure. I don't think I ever played Doom. I mean, it was out, and I know that my friends were playing it, but I don't think I ever did. I think it was too scary for me. But then again, I was like a coward as a kid, so me. And then I joined the Marine Corps, so fun times. Okay, so we've got that, but we do have to get this thing connected into everything else now. So we can get these things connected across here if I need to. Oh, wait a minute. Can I pull the uranium into here? Uranium. Can I? Okay, I can pull it into there. Okay, good. So then reactor. So then I should be able to pull it in. I cannot pull it into that one, though. Interesting. And I think that's because the reactors are on the opposite side of our filters here. Interesting. Okay, so then I need to do and allow the uranium to pass through here. Not the uranium ore, but the uranium other thing. Uranium ingot. There we go. Okay, so that has to go there. And that's just so it can filter up through everything, and then I have to do the same thing over here on this side. Okay, so uranium. I don't know what I'm doing. Uranium ingot. There we go. So that should allow us to fill these things properly now. So reactors over here, uranium over here. And we can place it there, place it there. Okay, good. So we're good to go. Those can now feed themselves, so that's good. Dr. Close Enough says, I was wondering what branch of military you joined. Yeah, Marine Corps. Carl S. says, I won't fight you on that, but I would gladly play 2-player co-op alongside you, Simon. Nice. Let's take out some ghouls. Okay, so now I need this thing to connect into this thing, which has to connect to this thing. How am I going to do that? That's just going to be weird. Unless there's a way for me to connect it down to the bottom, which would probably make more sense, right? So like if I were to take this one off, right, and then connect it onto here, that should work, right? Oh, did I? Okay, no, that's all still connected. Okay. I thought I might have disconnected something and I'm like, shouldn't have done that, but no, I think it's fine. There we go. T-pipe, that goes there and there, good. And then we need all of the pieces and parts for it. Good. Excellent. And then I need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 more. Now that was my only downwards thruster, so let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to rebuild that somewhere. But I just need this thing to be connected right now, so. There we go. Now I should be able to get gases. Excellent. All right. Let's see. Simon says that would be so much fun. Me and my gamer buddy played Doom's ugly brother the other day. Interesting. So much joy. Dr. Close says, already have to hop off. It's about 9:30 p.m. here in 3:45 a.m. wake up call. Need to make myself go to sleep. Yeah, dude, go get your sleep, man. He says, have a great night all. Simon says, night, Doc. Okay, so we've got that connected again, right? Do I need this block? Do I need this block? I don't think I need either of those blocks. So if I took this block out and then put in another one of those T blocks, and then I would need to put the ion thruster on the bottom again, just for funsies. And then we'll get all the pieces and parts for that. Good. Let's see. Dr. Coltonov says, night, Simon. Early up for exercise as work starts at 6:30 a.m. for me. At least it's quiet that early. Okay, night for real. Simon says, Doom's ugly brother being blood. The gameplay is nuts. Interesting. All right, so we've got this connected. We've got some stuff working. We've got a little bit of forward thrust in here. And then hopefully none of that damages anything. So maybe we just give it a try real quick. Take a look inside. That is a lot of fire in there, man. But the acceleration is very slow. But it's all electric, so I'm not actually wasting any gas, which is good. And then, oh, I kind of like that on the bottom. Huh. Maybe I could do something with that. Yeah, like these. Do the window walls down there. Then it'll like shine through blue. I think that would look kind of cool. All right. Let's see what else to do. I have to place batteries, right? Batteries. Batteries, and then I have to build all the batteries, so that'll be fun. Do you mind? 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we'll put all of those parts into that. Did it put it in there? I feel like it didn't put it in there. It did not put it in there. Can you please put it in there? Thank you. Alright. And then these batteries will hold the power that I need to run all of the ion thrusters, so that'll be good. Okay, so that's that. Next. Good. Excellent. Okay, there's one extra battery. Okay. Let's see. Carl S says, Simon, is it on Steam? We can meet up in there and play. Maybe we can find a time in Zero's schedule to come play with us. Haha, anything is possible. We shall see. Simon says, yeah, Blood Fresh Supply is on Steam. Sadly, I don't have a PC at my place right now. Carl says, well, poopy emoji. LOL, I just wanted to use that emoji. Nice. Batteries have so many things in them. Yes, they do. Okay. Another battery done. Good. I'm surprised that this was actually able to keep up with like all of my stuff so far. Like it's giving me like a full inventory like every time I go up here, which is kind of amazing. Just 2 more. Excellent. Okay, so there's that. So we have all of those. Good. Carl S. says it's going to take you a year to empty the hydrogen tank with just your jetpack. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? Jeremy says, now I got Metallica's battery in my head. Interesting. Simon says, full conversion from hydrogen to ion? Potentially. I'm leaving these little ones, the sideways and the up and down thrusters, kind of in place for now, but we shall see if I decide to change those. So now we have those 5 batteries. Put all of the stuff into construction. What the? Okay, server is... I don't know what the server is doing right now. It's weird. But then again, we are getting closer to 8:30, and I've noticed that server performance seems to take a dip right around 8:30, so all right, yet another battery. Good. now is the time for shift F11. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Simon says you could leave some hydrogen and to still have some oomph. And apparently we just had a little lag spike right there. All right. And then, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch the yellow texts while I build. And then if you see anything that's wrong, let me know. Okay, now I think I'm just waiting on power cells. Looks like I finally caught up to our assembly, so that's good. Okay, guys. You really wanna flirt in the chat here? What are you guys doing? So Simon and Carl S. are flirting with each other, saying that they think like each other, and they're telling each other to stop it at the same time. Now, it could be that they're flirting, or it could be that they're actually the same person, and they're just in disguise. Carl S. says the numbers seem fine, by the way. Okay, good to know. I'm pretty sure it said that I withdrew everything properly, right? Okay, so then whatever, it's fine. All right, so there is all of our batteries. We've got 12 of them now. So that should give us a pretty good boost of power for a little while at least. And then we've got our thrusters kind of coming along, I guess. Simon says, love is in the air, Zero. Don't rain on our happiness. Oh, hey, you two, go on, do your thing. Have fun. Carl S. says, I'm just a bot that Simon uses, and I'm breaking down, that's all. Simon, at the same time as Carl wrote that, said, I am known to use droids from time to time. Interesting. Okay, so next we need plate so I can place all of the other thrusters. I need you to go over here. I have some plate. Is that going to be enough plate? Probably going to be enough plate. Right? Right. Thrusters, if I could spell, of course. There we go. And you can go there and there and... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, those have to be vertical. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. All right, so then we need to do more over here. Excellent. Okay, so that would give us 20 forward thrusters, no, 15 forward thrusters and 15 reversing thrusters. Should be enough, right? Once I actually get it all built. But I think we are at 8:39. I think I'm gonna call it here for now, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Wow, really? Did you just yo-yo me outside of the airlock? Rude. But yeah, so the thruster window is definitely becoming a zero design staple. Well, absolutely, because it looks cool. But yeah, so that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I do want to thank you all for coming and keeping the chat so lively. I do appreciate that. But that is going to be all I got. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, like I said. And if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one, which is going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, that's all I got. Have a good one. Good night, everyone. And see you tomorrow.